Hello, everybody. How are you today? We're working on our SI joint today, guys. This is Amy from Mastro Stretch, and thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. If you're joining in live, please let me know where you're coming from. Leave a little comment in the chat box and let me know where you're watching from. And then we're going to get going on our SI joint. So today we're going to need a foam roller, preferably a soft foam roller. So I use the OPTP foam roller. The Spree roller, medium density roller, is also a good one. Good choice, and I have a link to that one in the details of the class. But if you don't have a soft foam roller, take your yoga mat, just wrap it around your roller, and now you have a soft foam roller. So easy fix. So go ahead and grab your roller and we'll get to it. So the SI joints. So this is the area we're targeting today. It's probably bothering you at some point, but we're going to get into this area. So it's in between the glutes and the lower back, and oftentimes you'll feel pain in that area. So let's get to it. We're going to start with some foam rolling of the SI joint. This one's really nice, and sometimes I forget about this move, but it is really quite nice. Let's go ahead, come down, put that roller under your legs, and then lie down in a bridge position. Lift your hips up, and then go ahead and place the roller on that bony part. So it's not really on the glutes, it's not really in the lower back where it starts to curve. We're on that triangle bone in between the glutes and the lower back area. So place that roller right there. You're going to find that ridge. Lift your legs up, and let's start to rock side to side. So massaging that area out. And it is a bony area. That's why you need to have a soft roller. I would not recommend this with a hard roller. Do not use a hard roller with this. Medium density or soft roller. So just massaging that SI sacral area. And then go ahead and just pause on one side, do some circles. You're going to do circles clockwise and then counterclockwise. So just a few in each direction. Then still on that side, you're just going to alternate tapping your toes on the ground. Oh, excuse me, guys. Got a little tickle in my nose. Setting that area out on the left side. Then let's repeat that on the right side. So let's go ahead and massage the right side out. This is the side that bothers me. The right side, I'll feel like that pinchy kind of feeling. Also, this is where I cramp when I like period cramps. I feel cramps in my back in this area. It's all like alignment stuff. Cramps are usually like alignment stuff, I think, anyway. All right, alternate tapping your toes. Come back to center, place your feet on the ground. Let's do big hip circles now. So just keep that leg bent and big hip circles. I'm hearing a popping noise. That's not unusual as long as it doesn't hurt. It's fine. It's usually just some tightness of kind of like a muscle rubbing over a bone, like it's, kind of popping. So no pain. You're probably fine. Switch sides. Let's do circles on the other side. So I am tighter in that side, so that's probably, and the popping you hear probably when you do abs, it's very similar. It's just kind of that, muscle rubbing over a bone. All right, so lift up and then bring the butt down, then sit up. Then let's hit our inner thighs. So our inner thighs directly affect the pelvis, and we're going to roll the inner thighs. And you're going to start close to the knee and work your way into the groin. So start here, here, and here. And then move your way up. Go ahead and roll. And the soft roller is nice here too because this is a very sensitive area. You're going to roll, and then you're going to kick your leg straight and bend it, kick your leg straight, bend, and then also rotate. So keep your leg bent and rotate up and down. And we're going to try to do an adjustment for your joint. So a lot of times when the SI joint goes out, that's not entirely true. It takes either like a fall or a pregnancy to really get that SI joint to go out, because it's a stabilizer joint. It's not going to go out very easily for most people. What typically happens is your hips just get out of alignment, your pelvis gets out of alignment, and then that's when you feel that pain in the SI joint. But there are things you can do to realign the pelvis, and I'm going to teach you that today. Go ahead and keep moving into the groin. And a lot of times when you do think you get that adjustment, and you say you go to the chiropractor, whoever, if you can adjust yourself, chiropractor, whoever, physical therapist, it's usually the sound that you hear, the click, that is the readjustment, is actually coming from the front, the pubic symphysis. So it's not really the SI joint that's adjusting, it's the whole pelvis is adjusting. All right, so straighten and bend, and then rotate. It really helps to get the groin loosened up so you can get that adjustment. That's a really important part, to get a little looser, a little less tension. So let's switch sides. Start close to the knee, work your way in, hit it about 3 times. You're going to roll. Then straighten and bend. You might feel a lot of tension. I feel a lot of tension down into my knee. On this one, again, kind of that popping. And then bend and rotate. So I can't rotate as well on this leg, so if I lower down, it makes it a little easier. Work my way in. And straighten and bend. Pop, pop. So yeah, I feel that tension in my hamstring going all the way down from my adductors. From my adductors all the way down into the knee. And then hit that groin, so all the way in. Roll that groin out. Straighten and bend. And then rotate while the leg is bent. All right, so releasing some tension by foam rolling, and now let's go into 2 Kihara stretches. Then we're going to try the adjustment. So the Kihara stretches, let's go into a hip flexor stretch. You're just going to get in a kneeling position. We're targeting the back leg. We're going to activate the muscle first, then we're going to stretch it out. So you're going to come in a stretch position. Should feel stretch here, and we're using the back, the lower leg of the back leg, the back of the foot, the top of the foot, and the shin, and you're going to push down into the floor, and dig the knee in a little bit, and then pull back to where your hips are over your knee. Let's repeat that again. So stretch position, activate that muscle, feel like you're pulling that knee up into your chest. One more time, contract through here. Now, keep pushing down with the lower leg, and then go back into the stretch under resistance. Have the strength to come out of that range of motion, and repeat 2 more times. And then one more time, contract. Keep contracting as you move forward. Stretching the hip flexor out. If you want to get a little extra, raise that arm up to get a little extra in the hip flexor. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Make sure you got enough cushion under your knee. Let's start in a stretch position. Press down with the lower leg, contract, pull back. Repeat that 2 more times. Push down, pull back. Last one, push down, pull back. Keep pushing down and kind of, pretending you're pulling your knee into your chest. Let's go back into the stretch. Pull out of the stretch nice and strong. Keep the resistance as you move forward. And let's do that one more time. Pull back. Keep pulling back. Play that little tug of war as you move forward. Into the stretch. Now, you're just going to stay in this position. Now we're going to hit the hamstring. We're going to hit the middle hamstring, central hamstring, and you're going to walk your foot slightly in front of your knee and then push down with the foot. Activate the hamstring as you pull forward. So this might turn on. Now, you might feel the opposite hip, but we stretch this out first, so they should be okay. If you're struggling with feeling the hamstring turn on, like this one isn't really turn on for me yet, usually after the first stretch, it will turn on for you. So you're pushing down with the foot, contracting the hamstring as you move forward. Keep moving forward, keep pushing down with your foot, but now fight yourself, play tug of war as you start to shoot the hips back and straighten the front leg for a hamstring stretch. And you just go as far as you feel comfortable that you can maintain that stretch. Pull out of it. So you have to contract to pull out of it. Keep that tension the whole time as you move forward, and keep that tension the whole time as you move into the stretch. One more time. And you can play with the foot. I feel the top of the foot stretch, so I'm keeping those toes down, but you can also lift the toes if you like to lift the toes. So I like feeling a little bit of stretch in here. So contracting, feeling the stretch right down the middle of the hamstring, right down the middle of the back of the leg. Now let's switch sides. Walk the foot slightly in front of the knee, push down with the foot, contract, move forward. You should feel the hamstring start to light up a little bit. 2 more times. Last one. Then keep pushing down with the foot. Play that little tower. Shoot your hips back. Start to straighten that leg. You don't have to straighten. And then pull forward. Keep pulling forward. Again, play that little tug of war. Keep the resistance. Extend the leg back. And then one more time. Extend the hips back. Sorry. One more time. And fold forward for the hamstring stretch. Great. Now, let's try that adjustment. So a lot of times if you ever gone to the chiropractor or whatever, they're like, one leg is longer than the other. It's not actually longer. Your hips are just out of alignment. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to come down. You're going to place left hand on the left shin, and then you're going to place the right hand on the right thigh. So your legs are going to be moving against your hands in opposite directions. Do that for 5 seconds. So you're just going to isometric contraction for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then switch. Right hand on right shin, left hand on the left thigh. Push against your hands in opposite directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's repeat that. Switch again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Bring your hands down. Let's engage the glutes. Squeeze the butt. Lift. Hold for 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. 2 more times. Squeeze the butt. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Now, rock and roll up. We're going to work the outer hips a little bit. Take your hands to the thighs, to the outside of your knees. Push out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take your hands on the inside. This is where you might hear the click. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. 2 more times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 1 more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. So that typically, if you hear that click, that's the adjustment, and your pelvis is, the pubic symphysis actually like realigns, so the pelvis realigned a little bit. Even if you don't hear that click, you might feel that relief immediately in your SI joint. So that's why it's called an SI adjustment. Not that that's where you feel the relief. So hopefully that helps you. So that's our little class for today, working on the SI joint. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to leave a comment. I would encourage you to leave a comment. See, if you like this class, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a share, leave a comment. I really appreciate all the support from everyone that I get for my videos and my classes. And as always, every Thursday, 12:15 Eastern Standard Time, we can do our little class for 15 minutes, real short. And then also don't forget my free stretch program. My free stretch program is on my website at MastroStretch.com/free stretch. So go check that out. You're going to get a stretch routine for your neck, your hips, and your lower back. And it's going to be unlike any stretch routine you've ever done, unless you've been doing these classes. So go check that out. I really appreciate your time and all the support. So again, have a great day. This is Amy from Mastro Stretch. Bye for now.